Hello Cancer, welcome to Quarter.moon.tarot. Let's start your reading. Let's see what you have in your reading today. Let me shuffle the cards a little. Let's see what comes up in your reading. Let's start. Let's get a reading for Cancer. We'll start by taking a look at the past. Okay, so we have the Death card for you and the Three of Pentacles. You know, there has been a bit of a transition for you in the past, Cancer. You know, some things have undergone a change. You have also experienced some kind of a life-changing experience. It can be at any level, but the fact is that it has changed a lot for you, whatever the experience has been in the past. Okay, now, but from here, whatever you have experienced in the past, you have only you're able to learn a lot more from what you have experienced. It talks of an unpleasant experience, transformation through an unpleasant experience, and now you're realizing a few things about whatever you experienced, a little wisdom you're learning through the experience you have had in the recent past. And now you're figuring out that this is how things work, this is how people work, this is what I have realized for myself, this is what I'm learning about the world, learning about myself. So it's been a learning experience for you, no doubt, but one which has really changed the course of things for you. It's changed you as a person, whatever you have experienced in the past. And this has taught you, all of this, what has happened, has been pushing you. The universe has brought this experience for you, Cancer, so that you start looking out at new possibilities for yourself, so that you have disconnected completely from a certain pattern. The universe probably was telling you that this pattern is not meant for you. You need to learn that in a rather in a bit of a drastic way. Okay, whatever has been happening so far, the change which you've experienced, the ending which you have experienced, the transformation you've experienced has been unpleasant. It's been a little a rude surprise which the universe has given you, but it was to tell you that look, this is how it is supposed to be. It is supposed to be unpleasant, but you need to realize things sometimes through unpleasant ways. Those are the lessons we always bear in mind, and those are the ones which really propel us and push us towards looking out at something different, so looking out for something new, changing our course of life, changing the way we are operating, the way we are thinking, the way we are working. So this was meant so that there's been the Death card is a final end, and that's a little difficult for most people to take. But sometimes we have, the universe needs to do that in an unpleasant manner, so that it disconnects you completely and makes you realize a lot of things in the bargain which you have been learning. That's the Three of Pentacles. A certain understanding, a certain learning was required for you through this unpleasant change which has happened in the past for you. And this was only to tell you that now you please start a new path. Two of Wands, Cancer. It's telling you that it's been so drastic, it has been unpleasant, so that you never want to go back to that. And you're forced to look at new options, new horizons, new ways of working, new ways of being. Okay? Let's see further. See, this has been a very stressful time for you, but this has also brought an end to the stressful pattern. It has also brought an end to whatever was stressing you out, whatever difficult times you were going through. They have been ended in an equally stressful manner. But all in all, it has made you learn something, and it has pushed you to look at new avenues, opportunities for yourself, new growth for yourself. So the final ending has happened. You will be feeling a lot relieved that finally you're over and done with something. You have figured out things. That unpleasant experience is over. So the that process was also was stressful. Going through that was stressful. The ending was stressful. The transformation was stressful. But all of that has finally come to an end. You like breathing a sigh of relief that yes, at least the whole thing is over, right? Let's see. See, for now, your guidance is, to let things be the way they are. The universe has disconnected you forever from something so that you can step into new energy. But for now, what is that new path? What do you need to do? That is not a little clear. Some of you couldn't be getting very clear indications which path you need to move on to. And for some of you, the universe is keeping things on hold because there is a certain wrapping up which needs to happen. Loose ends need to be tied, and that is why it would be best for you to continue doing whatever you are doing, because this is also the wrapping up process. Sometimes it takes a little time, a couple of days, maybe a little longer, couple of weeks, for the entire loose ends to be tied and the whole thing to be wrapped up nicely. So for now, just continue doing what you're doing. Trust that everything is fine, and trust the universe for whatever it has done for you, for whatever changes it has brought for you, and also trust that in due course of time you will be shown the right path as well. But for now, it's best to continue doing whatever your humdrum activities, the daily activities. Just focus on that. Don't try to break new ground for now. For you, the best thing would be to keep your emotions aside and deal with everything with a little maturity. Take things as responsibilities and duties which you need to fulfill, rather than give in to your emotions as far as the present is concerned, right? Get have a mature perspective towards the entire thing about doing what is required to do, and keep your emotions aside. That's the King of Cups for you. Okay, the king will not go into emotions and act on the basis of that. He is more responsible. He has to fulfill his responsibility towards all his subjects and his kingdom. Basically talks of shouldering your responsibilities with respect to whatever is on your plate for now, and just keep it at that for now. Your outcome is Page of Swords. So here you need to learn a few more things, and for those of you need a little more information before you can proceed with things for yourself. As of now, just keep doing what you can. Gather some information if you feel that you need a little more information before you can proceed, or more things need to come your way. Some of you could be feeling a little confused, so all of that is fine, because the universe is not giving you any clear signals about what lies ahead. It wants you to focus on wrapping this up, completing this before it can show you what lies ahead. So it doesn't want to confuse you by putting you here as well as there. The universe is telling you that you just focus on this right now. The moment this thing wraps up, it will tell you what lies ahead for you. Okay, so now just let me get some guidance for you. See, we have caring connections. So there are people around you who will help you through this, right? There will be people who will be coming across and giving you helping hand, will be with you in this process of in this difficult time as well. That is definitely going to be there. So do reach out to them. Don't hold back from taking help from them, or just venting out a little. That's perfectly all right. You will have those people who are going to be with you in through this time. So what guidance can we give? And see, you've got this card, the cornucopia card. It talks of abundance. So there is a lot of abundance coming for you. Things are going to work out well. There is going to be prosperity for you. There is going to be a good outcome to whatever situation you have been in. It's going to give you lots when it finally wraps up. Okay, so don't worry about how things are going to pan out. Things are going to work out in your favor. You are going to be duly rewarded for whatever you have gone through. Whatever is ending, it will end on a good note, and it will give you something good for all the effort you're putting in, for all the work you have been doing, for fulfilling your responsibilities, and giving you all of that before you start with something new. So just hold on to this process, Cancer. Right now, just focus on this and wait for this to wind up, and then you see how things are going to work out for you once this entire thing comes to an end. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading, Cancer. Thank you for watching.